Prompt engineering is the skill of turning messy human intent into instructions an AI system can actually execute. It is not about magic words, it is about context, constraints, examples, and evaluation criteria. A strong prompt gives the model a job, a boundary, and a target. Without that structure, the model guesses what useful means. Most people treat prompting like typing into a search box. They ask a broad question and expect a precise answer. But a language model does not only retrieve information, it predicts the next useful response from the context you provide. If the context is thin, the answer becomes generic. If the constraints are unclear, the output drifts. A prompt controls 5 things: role, task, context format, and quality bar. Role tells the model what perspective to use, task defines the action. Context gives the facts that matter. Format shapes the answer. Quality bar explains how the result should be judged. Prompt engineering is the act of making those controls explicit. Better prompts work because they reduce ambiguity. The model no longer has to infer the audience, the goal, the style, or the success criteria that frees the response to focus on reasoning. The improvement is not mystical, it is the same reason. Clear requirements improve software design, writing, and analysis. A weak prompt says, explain Angular. A stronger prompt says, explain Angular dependency injection for a mid-level front-end interview, using one simple metaphor, one code-level example, and 3 common mistakes. The second version narrows audience, scope, format, and evaluation. The model now has a target instead of a foggy request. Context is the raw material of good prompting. It can include background, user profile, existing code, business goals, source documents, failure cases, or examples of preferred output. The model cannot reliably optimize for information it never sees. When the prompt carries the right context, the answer becomes specific instead of decorative. Constraints tell the model what not to do. Do not invent facts. Do not change the language. Do not exceed 120 words. Do not use marketing language. Do not skip edge cases. Constraints are not there to make the model smaller. They make the output safer, sharper, and easier to use in a real workflow. Examples teach the model the shape of success. One example can define tone. 2 examples can define pattern. A bad example can also poison the output. This is why few-shot prompting is powerful. It does not only explain the task, it demonstrates the target distribution. The model learns the answer style from the prompt itself. Prompt engineering is incomplete without evaluation. A useful prompt should produce outputs that can be checked against a rubric. Is it accurate? Is it complete? Is it formatted correctly? Did it respect the constraints? Without evaluation, prompting becomes trial and error. With evaluation, it becomes an iterative system. In real work, prompt engineering is rarely one perfect prompt. It is a workflow. First, you ask for structure, then you ask for critique, then you revise with constraints, then you verify against source material. Complex outputs often need chain prompts because planning, drafting, checking, and polishing are different jobs. Prompt engineering is not tricking the model. It is not collecting viral prompt templates. It is not replacing domain knowledge. A person who understands the subject will write better prompts because they know what context matters and what errors look like. Prompting amplifies judgment. It does not remove the need for judgment. The simplest definition is this: prompt engineering is structured communication with AI. You define the role, supply the context, set the constraints, show the target, and evaluate the result. The better that communication becomes, the less time you spend repairing bad outputs. The advantage is not in longer prompts. It is in clearer intent.